All right, let's keep going. Finally back to playing this after making so many videos and trying so many things and testing stuff. I can finally keep going. But first, let's do a quick catch-up part of the video. I can actually disband this fleet now. Maybe I'll just set in to do this. Just to get him out of the list. This ship can go back to Arkham Prime. Alright, so what have I been doing since the last video? Well, basically a whole lot of sitting and waiting, a lot of interaction, a lot of interaction with the ventures. This is just today. Just a little bit of interaction with the ventures, teeny tiny bit, and by that I mean a lot. I've been spending like a day on that. A lot of just farting around in my own galaxy. Some station building. I got 2 more stations here. Ooh, can't see it. Sorry. Let's see here. I was doing a ton of venture stuff, escorting the diplomat, all that. So I will keep doing venture stuff as I play, but not a lot of it, or not a lot of the dedicated missions for it. That's where my venture station is over there, by the way. Um, I think I figured out that with the VIG, because of the storyline I went through, that I think I'm locked in relationship standing with them. So I think they're now permanently at -15, and there's nothing I can do about that. So that's cool, because I've tried a little bit to raise relations, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna go up ever, which is fine. That's fine. I got a few ships just for venture stuff to make other people's lives easier. So when I log off at night, I send this ship out, and that's just to make it so their escort missions are better. Oh yeah, I stole a Yasur. Uh, and if you ever see one of these Yasur in game, you'll know that there's basically an 8-minute window where you can capture one. And so I grabbed it. So now I have one. Cool. That was neat. Another thing I did in between videos is I started making a station over here, fairly large station. I'm going to turn it into a scrap recycling station. So right now it's in the process of building solar panels. And I built one over here as well. I actually just copied the blueprint for this one. That's why they look the same. And so these are going to be pretty big stations. And eventually they will build the scrap processing facilities, the scrap recyclers and processor, and that'll pump out claytronics and whole parts. And then a little bit of workforce and some medical supplies. I think food stuff. One of these is food stuff. Yeah, chelt meat and scruffin fruit. These are food things for the split. Because these stations are in split space. This is the FRF station out over in Thraka's Ravine. Ooh, that was backwards. Let's see here, right about there. So this is on the FRF side. They lost family to Kerr, and I can't seem to get them to retake it. So that's fine. What else has happened? Mostly just venture stuff and waiting around for money, and then eventually my wharfs make money. I set up 2 wharfs. I'm pretty sure I got that in the last video. Yeah, so there's one station there, and then the other station is actually here inside Zaryath's Dominion. I need to assign that a manager. Any old manager will do, or any old um, person will do, because they will rank up in manager skills very quickly. Not worried about that. What else have I done? I accepted a mission that I'm gonna. Well, I'll get to that when I start playing. What else did I do? I went around and bought a whole bunch more blueprints, so now I have not only the FRF medium and small ships, but I also have the ZYA. So that means the Dragon Raider, the Aspirator for the FRF, those are unique, and then the regular Dragon, the Cobra, which is unique to the ZYA, and the regular Asp. Um, the station at Heretic's End got a bit bigger. I put another advanced electronics on there, so it's cranking out advanced electronics. It's cranking out engine parts. I put more dormitories on it for more workforce. I put another container on it, so that is, let's see here, how many containers? I've got 2 large containers for the container storage on the station. So this massive station, it's all just 2 large container storages, 1 large liquid and 1 large solid. So those things go a long way, especially the larges. So you don't need to go overboard on them. I went through and individually set this menu all the way up with, I took off automatic storage allocation because it was being weird and not setting enough storage allocated to make anything else. So I had to go through to each one of these and manually set it all. And now I'm making antimatter converters, advanced electronics, still building tons of ships. I still restrict the Terran factions from building at this wharf, and the Paranid from building at this wharf. So that way there's less fighting with the Argon, Antigon, and the Boron, because those 3 are basically allied together. But this still pumps out a ton of ships. This also puts out ships for the Patriarchy and the Free Families, but they don't seem to be. They fight every now and then, but it doesn't seem that bad. I'm trying to buff up the Patriarchy and the FRF because the Xenon were and still kind of are having a heyday with them. So hopefully they'll push back. The Terrans, I made my asteroid belt station. Let's go take a look at that real quick. The station over here has got some more habitats, or yeah, more habitats. It's now a wharf as well. I again went through and manually set up all the things for storage. I actually put building drones on it. Some cargo, some repair. I think I overdid it on the drones a little bit. That's fine. This wharf is now working and selling ships, and I've restricted all Commonwealth factions, including Split. So this is a Terran only station because it makes the Terran uh, products of their. This isn't a scrap recycling station either. It's just regular Terran economy stuff. So it just makes the Terran stuff, and it makes Terran ships for them. And that has enabled the Terrans to actually wake up and take an active part in the universe now. So the Intervention Corps actually has ships on their carriers. They actually do stuff, and I see them flying around and intervening all over the place now, which is great. I think they were there on their way up to yeah, there they are. So this was not happening in my game up until this point, and now they are sending large fleets up to defend sectors, which is pretty good. Where are they on their way to? Savage Spur 1. Savage Spur 1. So they're gonna go all the way through and swing around to Savage Spur 1. Let's see here. Where's that at? Nope, nope. There it is. Oh, oh, they're gonna take the fight to the Yaki. Good luck with that. I haven't completed that storyline yet, so hopefully they don't get too far. They shouldn't. I mean, they might. I don't know. I'd laugh really hard, but I'm progressing through that storyline anyway. Um, I learned a whole bunch about carriers and how to make them do what I want. I prepared for the next storyline, or the next part in this story, so that's what I'm gonna go do now. What else have I done? I've assigned more frogs to the Mercury uh, solar power plant. This is getting 600% more. Um, well, it's 600% bonus to sunlight. Right there, almost 700% bonus to sunlight. So the Commonwealth solar panels, which I have on there, are producing massive amounts of energy cells. So that's helping the Terran economy, and the Terrans in the Intervention Corps actually get out there and do Terran Intervention Corps things. What else? I'm still waiting on research. I assigned more ships to trade here for the Grand Exchange. Still waiting on High Mass 2. I put, let's see here, what else? I put an additional advanced electronics factory on it. It's not done being built. It's not fully funded. That's probably why it's not done being built. I made a couple of videos. You probably saw those if you're watching this on YouTube later on. Yeah, a lot of cool things have happened. But story-wise, the game hasn't progressed story-wise at all since the last video. So it's just me amassing large amounts of money. I haven't even checked this screen yet to see how much money my other wharf is making me, which it's a lot. And the Grand Exchange is still asking for too much, and then my regular wharf is making just a little bit of money. Yeah, that feels good. To make these wharfs work, once you finally build a wharf, in case you made it this far and didn't see me do it, once you finally build a wharf, you need to grab a crew member, just anybody. I don't think management level matters. You need to select the role and then, not Grand Exchange, a wharf. And as you can see below manager, there's ship trader. You need to assign someone as ship trader when you make new wharfs or fabrication. Yeah, shipbuilding places basically. You need to assign the ship trader before they'll start actually trading ships or repairing ships or anything. So before you really can make any money from your wharfs. So don't forget to do that when you make a new one. I think that's everything. And before I start my next step of the, what do you call it, the adventure, the storyline, I happened to notice that there is a Corsair Prometheus over there. And I've been hunting those down. I've been looking for one for a while. So I'm gonna go see if I can't capture or
Hello
blow that
there.
ship up. Because it potentially has exceptional mod parts that aren't the one are not the ones that I'm farming all the time.
Duke's Lost Property Office.
And I think I have the method for finding more Prometheus down.
Turn. Vanguard.
There it is.
Prometheus.
And that is basically to hang around. You just gotta hang out at the Duke's Lost Property offices, because they always go back there. It appears to be, and drop off at the Duke's Lost Property office. So if you're looking for more Prometheuses, just hang out near there, and eventually one will travel over. Just keep your ears open when you're in a Duke system, really. See if I can get a scan on this thing. Oh, where are you going? Why are you running? Why is you running? Oh, well, I got the scan in. Guess the ship doesn't like it if I ram it. Before it runs off, I'm gonna quickly look at it from the menu. I just want to see what it has on, if it's worth even trying. No, it doesn't look like it has anything beyond blue mods. So I'm gonna let my ship go back to what it's doing and quit harassing that ship. Oop.
Irukanji.
I need to ask this pilot to give me his inventory because they have a lot of exceptional chassis mods on
Can
them
I
right
help?
now. And I want those. Those are really good mods. Oh, see that? See that Buccaneer Corsair Eclipse Vanguard? More than likely has an exceptional mod on it. Oh, two of them. Very nice. They're hostile because they've issued an attack order to the satellites, so they'll ignore everything else, try to bum rush the satellite and blow it up. They will get shot by all the laser towers and get destroyed and drop the exceptional mod part. So that's neat.
You're finished. I won't let you get away with that.
Maybe we'll even get to watch.
This is
Oh, there we go. So they just got annihilated. And now my collector ship is going out and collecting. Oh yeah, all that waiting means that my trade ships traded around a lot with the Terrans, and my Terran reputation is at positive 29 now, so one more reputation point to go, and I will be able to sell those things that I've been holding on to since basically the start of the run. We'll get there when I get there. It's not like I'm hurting for money anymore. I still need $2 billion from where I am right now, so it's still going to take a while to get through all the storylines, but potentially even more because terraforming. But we'll see what happens when I get there. Yeah, I think a Ventures thing just happened too. Oh, failure. Oh, well. So yeah, plenty has happened. It just wasn't that interesting, except for the videos I've already made. Those are basically the highlights of what's happened over the last little while. So let's go to my Nodin here. Oh, it's in internal storage. We'll retrieve it. This ought to be cool.
Entering system. Getsufune.
Oh yeah, I'm inside the Raptor, ready to take off, basically.
How did it go? I'll make my way over to you.
Hello.
Right. Hail Shinmon, still being clingier than any girlfriend I've ever had. He's very needy. My Raptor's still ready to rock and roll. It did get a new paint job. go look at that real quick. Oh, that was cool. That's not gonna get old. This is a paint job from Ventures for being successful at Ventures and doing the war effort. I also did get a Dragon Raider from that and decked it out with mods and stuff, so that's neat. I'm gonna go back through here one more time just because it's fun. um, yeah, where was I? Where's the story at here? Oh, yeah, almost there, almost there. Let's see here, story bit, story bit. Oh yeah, and then this is going to make me so much money. I'll get to this in a minute. It's gonna make me a lot of money though. Okay, we have managers. Just need to restock the cargo drones. Cool, 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 cool. I hate seeing extra missions, so I'm gonna do this real quick. About 10 we'll probably do for the station. Yeah, cargo drones transfer a lot of cargo per drone, so it's anything more than 10 more than likely overkill. Like I've done here, overkill. Alright, enough of that boring stuff. Back to the mission. So I went and grabbed this ship specifically because I know about what's coming up in this mission, and I just wanted these blue lasers to help me out. Okay, for these lock boxes, it's just shoot the red or shoot the red side of it.
Gah, armored. That's smart. Those are friend foe mines, all right. Once you've collected enough of them, we should move on to the deployment zone.
Now, these little boxes are pretty tough, but if you do shoot them with a really strong weapon that's not on the red locked side, it will blow up the whole box and all the contents will be gone. Which I don't know. I've never failed this part of the mission, so I don't know what would happen. I should probably try that. And Hale he's been very eager for me to continue this part of the mission. He sends me emails all the time. Where are you? I need you in my life. Look, my current location. Yeah, he just he's just clingy. Alright, dude. Like, chill out. Anyway. So hopefully all these mines won't, Oh, my pilot moved my Raptor again. Ooh, I hate you. I'm gonna have to reposition that. Yeah, it'll probably be fine. I'll reposition it once the next part of the mission happens. It's pretty cool, and I hope I get to see it happen. Or I hope I get to see it happen the way I want it to,
Seems
let's
a
say
bit
that.
dangerous placing them so close to the outpost. But who are we to judge? Let's see how our fellow defenders have handled their part of the assignment. Oh boy. Anyway, that's our task list almost done. Just one standard patrol left. Those are easy. You just circle around the station for a few minutes and tell them that everything's clear.
Encrypted connection established.
What's up, Nellie?
What is up indeed, Cadet? There appears to be a nav beacon suspiciously close to our outpost. A nav beacon with no apparent owner and purpose. Investigate, but keep quiet about it.
Right, so if you're watching along, that nav beacon does have a purpose. And it'll make a lot of sense later on when I take that story decision. There's a Yaki ship right there. Anyway, ignoring that, let's just keep going.
Smuggling vessel found nearby. Please assist in pursuit.
Who on earth is Yaki? Never heard of that guy. Strange. I could have sworn there was some sort of signal at first.
I'm afraid we will have to postpone your secret mission. Our scanners have picked up an approaching Xenon vessel. Saddle up and join the defenses.
Striking!
Where's my raptor at?
You're done for.
Oh, it's noticed. Incoming Xenon threat. The whole fleet is launching. Oh, they're actually doing the thing from the trailers.
Wait, that's a scout. We have to take it out before... And it's gone.
All squadrons, prepare to launch. We have an incoming Xenon strike force. Engage when ready. Mission command signing off.
By the sun! What could be more important than this?
I'll erase you from space.
This is so cool. I didn't just bring one combat ship. I brought many. Now we get a close-up look at how good they are in the fight. They should be mopping the floor with the Xenon. Oh, there's my Dragon Raider. That Dragon Raider is deadly too.
Get off my radar.
All that is born on ion Gatlings, and those things are nasty, especially when you group them up like this. 3 per Barracuda. No small craft has a chance against those things. And it'll even give most medium craft a run for their money.
Guys? Not trying to dampen your enthusiasm here, but there seems to be a commotion.
This is outrageous! The Republic will not stand for this!
Stand down, citizen. This sector is vital to the defense of Sol and the entire gate network. Given time, the Antigone Republic will certainly see the benefits of our protection.
Nonsense! This is a military occupation of neutral grounds! Damage my ship, hurt my crew, and everyone will see you as the oppressors you really are!
Chickshow, that bumbling buffoon is about to waltz right into our minefield. Any squads in the vicinity?
Nope.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
That's a relief. Quickly, slow down that ship without injuring its crew. We cannot have another diplomatic meltdown this soon. And get me the Chief Secretary on the line pronto.
You heard the commander. I'll follow your lead. Oh, this isn't gonna be pretty. Something. Oh, good call. But stay out of that turret's line of sight.
I knew it! Terran scum!
Shut up!
Job well done, squad. Let me be absolutely clear in case that trespasser's speech got to you. You are not troublemakers. You are problem solvers. Our neighbors might not see it that way, but the network depends on people like you. People like us, who won't hesitate to do what's necessary. Now I need you two on standby while I sort out this diplomatic mess.
So the Antigone Republic doesn't have the
Whoa!
greatest
A
relation with.
situation like that can even crack a nut as tough as Mission Command. At least it seems like we did well in her eyes this time. And we even got a tidy sum for our troubles.
Nice.
Yeah, this might be a good opportunity to buy a few upgrades for our ships. I've taken the liberty of marking the nearest station for you. If you think you're already set, just let me know.
Okay, so the reason that I'm getting this optional mission is because this is actually a game start mission. And I think you can tell by now, but I'm clearly not at the start of the game anymore. So that's why this is happening.
Raptor.
This is so cool. I love this. I love this so much. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to. I've been waiting to do this mission like this for as long as I realized I could. So, where's that node in Vanguard now? I think its purpose is done. It can join interception with the yeah, with the Barracuda group. Now then, something interesting about carriers. Let's just go over this real quick. Something very interesting about carriers is there's a new order if you're on an old save and haven't played 6.0, I believe is when it got introduced. It's called Start Position Defense. And before I talk about that or hit it, what you should know is now there's new orders or there's groups that you can assign to this ship. You can do defend, which is normal. They'll ignore any other ship attacking anyone in the group except for if any ship has an attack order on the commander. Defend position is interesting. I'm not sure what this does. I believe Captain Collins has a video that goes into more depth on each of these,
Immediate backup.
but I know the one I want. Attack with commander is the commander, the carrier chooses a target, and then all other ships ignore everything else and attack that target. Intercept for commander. This is one of the more complex and newer commands. That means that if anything gets close to that ship that's hostile, the commanding ship, they will engage, assign their own orders, and attack. So one of the more useful commands. I think this is the same for as a attack for commander, but
Requesting immediate backup.
if you have bomber ships, follow the commander, and just in case you want to follow the leader. The AI uses this one a lot. I don't. And then mimic commander's behavior. If you set a ship that's not a carrier to protect your position, this will mimic this out to other ships, and the other ships will get their own orders for protecting the position like they had been ordered to. So just quickly, but the thing that you need to pay attention to, the reason why I bring these up,
Requesting immediate backup.
is because notice how the Zulu words on the right hand side are all available here when I go to intercept for commander. And now that means that I can assign different groups. And when I can do that, then that's used for, let me click off here and click back on. That's used for start position defense.
Requesting immediate backup.
Now I have all of these groups that are in a 20 km block or a 20 km area around these spheres. They will now defend a 20 km around these spheres. And all my ships will launch. They'll go out, fight, get damaged. Once they get damaged, they'll come back to the carrier for repair. Once they get repaired, they'll go back out. So this is still a newer feature. So it's pretty awesome though.
Immediate backup.
You can see all the ships they're taking off, including the medium-sized ship. That Dragon Raider's also taking off. So you can have a whole bunch of ships docked on this carrier, not just 21, and you can feasibly launch them all and keep them all out. So that's really cool. I'm pretty excited about this, actually. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this next part a lot, and I'm glad I took the time to watch the Captain Collins video myself to understand what some of this does. So thanks, Captain Collins. What a great video. Now I want them all to defend the same-ish area because I know what's going to happen next, but I don't want to spoil it in case you've never seen it or played through it, which you probably have by now. This is a pretty long ways into the series. I am going to position this ship in front of the station. Because I think that'll be cool for the next part, because I want to see the fireworks. I've already been on the receiving end as being a cadet and not having any other ships, just your starter ship to do this part of the mission with. And that when you do the mission like that, this next part feels way different than what it's about to feel like. Like you feel scared and alone, and like you could die in any minute, and you really could, and it feels like an advanced hard combat start. But when you're gonna, if you do it like what I'm doing, you probably won't feel very threatening at all, and it'll actually be a ton of fun, and I'm looking forward to it immensely. Let's see here. Whoa there. Let's point the nose of the ship at this gate.
Jump gate, Savage Spur.
Let's get a good viewing angle here. Now then, I am friends to the Protectorate, and those are friend foe mines. So, in theory, those shouldn't hurt my ship. In theory. Actually, they work pretty good, because I did that whole episode where I mined up a whole station, and none of them went off until I triggered them to. So, friend foe mines do pretty good, in my opinion. This ship is now in place and ready. I'm pretty excited about it. So without further ado, let's continue on. I need to make sure that the Raptor has no additional commands. It'll probably align itself a little bit, or the commander of the ship will align the ship. Let's go into the mission menu here. Upgrade your ship's engine, but you can say no thank you and abort it. And the next mission will start.
All set? Then let's pay the outpost another visit and and see what Mission Command has in store for us.
Well then, recruits, as a reward for your commitment, let me paint you a bigger picture. High Command may not like it, but if we continue to face the Xenon head-on, scouring the network with imposing fleets, heroically putting out fires wherever they flare up, we are bound to lose this war. Do not misunderstand. The Intervention Corps is indispensable, both as long arm of the Protectorate and winged savior alike. However, this eternal meat grinder of clashing fleets cannot be a permanent solution. To truly beat the Xenon in a war of attrition, it is paramount that we instead thwart their infrastructure wherever possible. Those parasites are lurking at the edges of our sectors, avoiding our defenses and ciphering off our resources. I am putting you on scouting duty. Report any sightings of Xenon infrastructure units directly to me.
Yeah, she does have a very good point. Ooh, which gives me an idea. See, the Xenon might appear as an unstoppable and unknowable force at first glance, but the way they wage war isn't so different from us. Like us, they rely on their scouts to gauge their enemy's strength and send an appropriate force to deal with them. But, unlike us, they're simple-minded machines. It's all action-reaction. So, if we attack a scout somewhere in no man's space,
We can divert their forces, potentially leaving their infrastructure units unprotected. Apologies. I just happen to be still listening in. You may go ahead with your plan, but be warned. The Xenon are not just simple machines. They're erratic, unpredictable, deadly. Stay alert at all times.
yes, ma'am. I picked out a nice spot for our operation. Not too far from the outpost, but still close enough to the Xenon-infested outskirts of the sector. A satellite might serve as bait and help us spot incoming scouts at a distance.
I forgot a satellite. I keep forgetting that missions need satellites because I don't do a lot of missions at this point. Well, I haven't done a mission in forever. And I don't think I have a single satellite on any of these. All rounders versus combat. Oops, when did I make that mistake? None of these have satellites, do they? I don't think they do. Great. Where did that Nodin go? No satellite either. You gotta be kidding me. Whatever. I guess I gotta go get a satellite. Weeps. Well, it's a good thing I'm right next to the Antigone Memorial, so it's not like it's a big deal, but whatever. I'll just get near Kanji to go do it, because they're lightning fast. Not as fast as my Yasuo, but they're fast. Real fast. Hey, do not go all the way out to Boron space. You are not that fast. With these missions, you never know, so just grab a few. And I think that still keeps it assigned to the carrier, so it will come back. I can't believe I forgot a satellite. Well, at least I can look at this and see how research is coming. Feels good to be rich. Well, oh, I know what I can do. I can go get a blueprint that I want. Um, Mr. Shimon needs to find some other focus in his life besides us. Let's see here. This, where? No, no, no. Yeah, you're over at a faction representative. There's a blueprint I can afford now. A very special
Entering
blueprint.
system. Argon Prime.
Oh, I'd love to explore the universe with you once I've proven myself to the Protectorate. I'll join up with you again when you come back.
Oh no, he's gonna send me another email. As you can see, you can leave that mission anytime to go enjoy the sandbox. That's nice. Alright, build modules. I would like the large ship fabrication bay. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes, I would. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Gotta love that. I can't afford the extra large right now, but that's okay. The large will do. I could get the small medium maintenance bay, but I don't understand why I would want that.
Good luck out there.
Now then, there is another mission I have here to assemble 3 destroyers. And all I have to do is fill all equipment slots. And they'll give me the ship value plus 50% on top. So what I want to do to get do that mission is to get the most expensive ship possible. Load it out with the most expensive loadout possible. And I want destroyers. Destroyers base value are 3.7. High preset is 16. Let's see here. Check the ministry real quick. Might as well be. I doubt these are more expensive. Oh, they are a little spendier. Yeah, about the same though. I expected that. Riptide Rakers just have the Tuta. I doubt it's not a destroyer, it's a constructor. We just looked at Slotty. How expensive was your destroyer? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. 33 million. Oh yeah, that's getting a little spendy there. Let's check the Terran ships. Terran ships are wickedly expensive. Yeah, cool 40 million. Just a cool 40 million for that ship. So that mission that I've got right now it'll come up later because I now have a large ship fabrication To make the to do that for, but I'm gonna continue on with the mission, the actual in-game mission first. And then I'll worry about making lots of money from my large fab.
Entering system. The void.
Let's see here. Where was I looking at? I want to put a wharf out over here somewhere. Not a wharf. I want to put a shipyard out over here. Yes. Yes, I do.
Entering system. Getsufune.
And I want to put it right next to the shipping lane and right next to my other wharf. Oopsie. Actually, let's see. Alright. Should probably remove that. Do this on top. There we go. One more. Then put an actual docking bay here. And now, what I actually want to do is measure from side to side how far. So I'm using these as a quick measurement thing, nothing else. I'm not going to actually build that many. But I'm using these to, well, you'll see. I'm trying to find dead center, basically. And I found that on 10 by 10 plot sizes, like I have here, if I've found dead center, I can usually put 4 panels back connected together. So I can put one more on here. Nope. So I haven't found center yet. So now I need to find the main structure of the whole station, or what it's all tied to. Drag that arrow till it turns red. Back it off. I love the new building tools, or station building tools. They're so nice. Get it to where it just barely invalidates it. And that should... Oh, it's having issues because I put too many modules on. Okay, so hit confirm module changes. And the reason I did that is it should let me slap that module on now. It's being fickle. But I haven't paid for anything yet, so this station is not going to be built just yet. Okay, hopefully that'll do it. I mess up on the plot size? That's fine there. Let's see here, how many on this? Okay, that's 4 on that side, but 3 on this side. Let's now grab this red arrow. And line up just like that. I must have messed up with the plot size somehow. Huh. Oh, it's because the... Okay. It's because the Terran luxury dock is just a little bit bigger than the actual Commonwealth luxury dock. That I can't quite fit 4 of each. So true center will be somewhere in there. So that's about as centered as I'm going to get it on the plot. Now I can just remove all these measuring energy cell productions. And that's centered. And now, what I will do is build a extension down and put the storages. Most important is the large container storage, followed by the solid, followed by the liquid. All three are important if you're going to make ships, if you're going to make things that make ships. So, yep. And that looks nice to my eyes. And everything will always need energy. So I will put down 2 energy cells. But this time I will align them so I can put more. Alright, get it fully paid for, and then some. Get a builder out here.
All sorted out? I'll make my way over to you.
There we go. Now that station will start to be built. And we're going to do cool things with that one. I'm rather excited. It is a 10 by 10 factory, okay. And I can't make the plot size any bigger than 10 by 10. Which actually makes it a 20 by 20 by 20. But you can make these like, for instance, you can go clear up to 15 and like 5 on the other, so you can make the square rectangle or a, I don't know, a weird T shape if you want. You don't have to stick by the 10 by 10, but I just like it. Lots of freedom to do however I want. Oh, what is that sound? I need to get away from that.
Irukanji.
Hello.
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Actually, I think I know what's causing that sound. Just stand up to reset the sound of the ship. Much better. Don't ask me why that works, it just does. My nice sir came back, so I'm going to send it out again. It kind of annoys me that it saves every time, because I want to keep doing and stop pausing, but oh well. The exciting bit's coming up. We'll try to pack it all into one video. And because because I have the Terran Protectorate police license, whenever I personally destroy a Xenon, I should get acknowledged and paid for it, and more than likely, I think I get Rep 2. And I just need one more rep to get to 29. And I want to hit 29, at least with one faction. And I really don't care who it is. And these Irukandjis are so nimble. Ah, it's awesome to fly one of these. These actually feel better than the Yasurs. Well, at least the one I got. But I stole mine from someone else and don't have access to all the Yasur specific pieces and parts yet. So maybe that's why this feels so much better, because the other one's held back.
You've already seen how fast these things are. As soon as one appears, try to shoot it out of travel drive.
T.
There!
Oh, I got it.
Give it something to think about.
You know what's funny is this mission's actually easier if you you don't shoot it. Because it skips this little combat bit and you get to keep going.
Stop! Stop! Don't destroy it just yet. I just want a closer look. Well, we've still got the chance.
Unauthorized data stream detected.
Okay, okay. I know, we're not supposed to. Let's just blow it up, alright? Please don't tell anyone about that. Oh, here they come. And not a second too soon. Let's hurry past them before their stupid machine brains have time to react. Oh, these fools don't even realize they're pointing us right at our target. Infrastructure units. And undefended.
S.
Like sitting ducks. Hide under their bellies. That way their turrets can't hit you.
I should have brought a Barracuda over. Oh well. Maybe if hail actually did something. Speaking of which, where are you, Hail? Come on, Hail Cinnabon. Now, you know what? I can do better than ask Hail Cinnabon for help. Oops. I can do better than get shot here. Well, Alpha Group, or no, yeah, Alpha Group. Would you mind? Where's that even coming from? There it is. I remembered Alpha Group is the Kanji group because B stand or Beta Group stands B stands for Barracuda.
S.
Stop that.
Ha! Perfect. Now, let's return to the outpost and... Wait! Is that another one of those nav beacons? Nelly! Analysis!
Unknown signal source triangulated.
Yo,
It's that
what's up?
same signal as before. They're not getting away this time.
Thank you.
They actually paid me a lot for that destroying those infrastructure units because they had the police license.
You're in trouble now.
Ha! Another one! I knew something was brewing. Come on. We're about to bust this mystery wide open.
Yeah, I know plenty of abandoned ships locations. I'll tell you about a couple
Baldric.
after I do this. It's kind of a story mission.
No!
You just
No, no, no!
you just showed up in Twitch chat just in time for a pretty cool thing. This is not your usual story mission right here. Well, I mean, the story mission is kind of generic, but what I have prepared is not.
Entering system. Savage Spur.
More beacons! And they form a trail. Onward. I'm right behind you. I'm
No,
right
you're not.
behind you.
Where are you, Hale Cinnamon Bun?
Right behind you.
Hmm. Where you at, Hale Cinnamon Bun?
Right behind you.
Obelisk! Obelisk, what are you doing? By Mukai's stinking breath, leave them in peace!
Never! This is where their meddling ends. This is where it all ends. I watched you and your puppets cower in fear long enough.
No! Stop right this instant! You know what it's already done to you!
Curse you, Kendai. Your chains will not shackle me any longer.
Oh, what was that?
Enemy movement. All squads, return to base immediately. The entire sector is descending on us.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. So there's a trade station out here somewhere. But I need to get because the cool part's about to happen, and I don't want to be late.
Entering system. Getsofune. Gladius.
Also, there's an abandoned ship right here. If you were, since how you were asking about one.
Recruit, where on Earth have you been? And where is your squad mate?
So this is Hale Cinnamon Bun's ship, the Velvet Thunder.
Hello there.
Irukanji. Gladius.
So if you're looking for abandoned ships, here's where his ends up, and you can get it for free.
Docking granted.
Well, it's too bad about Hale. We'll never see him again. Oh well. He's probably dead. At least he gave us a unique ship, though. This thing looks awesome. Too bad it's slower than slow. Pinpoint. So now a large wave of Xenon will approach this station for a certain amount of time. But we're ready to do cool stuff. Ah, it moved out of position again. Ah, that stupid ship moved out of position again. What sector? This will be the Getsafune sector. And it's right next to the jump gate to Savage Spur 2. If you, it's directly behind the jump gate. It's like attached to it, basically. If you've done this mission before but didn't get the Velvet Thunder, that's where it should be. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that's what you were saying. Yep. It's just a Gladius, so I mean, you're not missing out on anything special.
You're done for.
Do what you must. Use the station as cover. Draw them into our turret's line of fire. No matter what's coming at us, we will not budge.
Oh, this is
Raptor.
definitely the. Yeah, this is
Out
definitely
of
that
docking
then.
range. Docking granted.
This is definitely the A collectible and one of the story collectibles, so you really want to go grab this thing then.
Superficial damage only.
Xenon spotted.
Let me out, let me out. Just a thing, yeah, you wouldn't know this just out of nowhere. Like somebody pointed it out, and then I was like, really? Sure enough, there it was the first time. So, yep. That's the thing that you just got to know about, I guess. Yeah, I know where a whole bunch of collectible ships are. Well, there's not a whole bunch, but there are quite a few collectibles.
You really should not have done that.
I have a thing for unique ships as well. I definitely like them.
That's just not good enough.
Why are you shooting me?
Shoot the station.
Stop your attack immediately. You will now suffer the consequences.
This is Sector Security.
Get off my
Comms channel open.
Reporting an attack against this station.
Affirmative. Criminal record has been updated.
Whoopsie. no, the Barracudas are getting destroyed. Oh, the station's angry. This was a mistake. Station's angry, station's angry. Mistakes were made. Pull out, pull out.
Superficial damage only. I'll wipe you out. I won't let you get away with that.
Well, that set my reputation back by a little bit.
Requesting immediate backup.
Oh yeah, all my ships are engaged. They ain't coming back. What can I do? I gotta recall subordinates. There we go. Hopefully they'll all boost
Xenon
away.
spotted.
I can't take much more of this. Go away.
I may have made a huge mistake.
Not good enough.
Requesting immediate backup.
Alright, well, I'm doing cool things with the carrier, though. I know I have a whole bunch of crew on this, so I will transfer one captain from a apprentice over to the Velvet Thunder. And then I will assign the Velvet Thunder to intercept with the Gamma group. Oh. Oh, okay.
Joining squad.
Oh, and I need to... How do I withdraw all my ships?
Kiss your plasma vents goodbye.
Stop position defense. Withdraw from combat.
This is very worrying.
Oops.
Requesting immediate backup. Stop your attack immediately. You will now suffer the consequences.
No, not my
This is Sector
reputation.
Security. Comms channel open.
Reporting an attack against this station.
Not good
Affirmative. Criminal record has been updated.
Alright, Eaglesoft, this might have been an oversight by someone. But, I don't know. This is kind of BS right now. I'm defending the station. It shouldn't be hostile to me just because I parked a carrier next to it.
Go away.
It is funny though. It is really, really funny. That Dragon Raider does not want to come back.
Won't let you get away with that.
How many ships do I have left?
Requesting immediate backup.
Ooh, sorry about that. 90, 19 ships out of like 23 or 4. Yeah, stay on the yellow ring. Yeah, I don't think it was the mines that did it. I accidentally shot the station with my carrier. I think that's what caused it. I'm actually, I think I will reload the save because yeah, it moved the carrier to the side of the station, or it keeps moving the carrier to the side of the station. And I kind of want the carrier front and center, but I'm gonna move my wings. I think I'm gonna recall all my subordinate ships and just let the carrier do the talking. I wanted this to be a large epic brawl of a mission, and it kind of went sideways. Whoops. This was not the epic fight I was looking for. And maybe I'll have to turn flak off. I don't know. So many things to try and test and bug fix to be like, this was supposed to be a grand scale, amazing operation. Instead, it kind of bugged out. Or, well, bug out. The The station is just overzealous to call me an enemy because they got hit like 4 times. I didn't even take down the shields on the station. Like, come on now. I didn't attack the station on purpose. It was an accident. Oh no, I went too far backwards. That's alright. I guess I will show you how this is supposed to go. Okay, let's get the let's see here. Where is let's stop position defense. The carrier should move forward. And hopefully it won't blow the whole ship up on the mines. They are friend-foe mines, and I've done some pretty extensive testing with friend-foe mines. They work pretty good, and since I'm at 29 with the Terran, they shouldn't want to be angry at me. But yeah, there's for collectible ships, there's the Velvet Thunder. That's definitely a unique collectible. If you've got the Boron DLC, there is a unique ship that can only be collected when you have, or when you haven't progressed through the storyline, and you better get it back. You better get it fast before they patch it, because it'll definitely be patched. Or well, maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be a fun little Easter egg. But it's the Boron Queen ship. The Boron Queen ship only has one
You've already seen how fast these things
crew
are.
member guarding it.
As soon as one appears,
So
try to shoot it out of travel drive.
so board the Queen ship and steal the throne before before they patch that. I'm not sure that's an
There.
intended grab. I'm not even trying to shoot this because it's actually faster to not. Steal the throne, yeah. Yeah, the Boron. Let's see here. Which one? I have a save here. Wait, wasn't I supposed to throw this out? Anyway, this save. If you steal the Queen ship, it only has one. It only has one service crew or one crew on it, so it's really easy to board with a boarding pod. And I believe the quests still, all the quests to do with the queendom still work, and all the visits with the queen still work, and you get the throne room. You actually get to keep the throne room. So, so if you're doing, I think if you're doing a Boron start, if you already made it to the queendom and you're doing a Boron start, definitely steal the queen ship, because then you are a Boron with a throne room meant for Borons. I mean,
Ah, bastard. I
how
really
much
hope they
better
still
can it get?
reported us as a threat. Oh, here they come. And not a second too soon. Let's hurry past them before their stupid machine brains have time to react. Oh, these fools don't even realize they're pointing us right at our target.
You beat the Borons? I know that the Queen ship disappears after you beat the or after you've done all the Boron missions. But if you still have the Boron missions available, I think the Queen ship is invulnerable or cannot die even after you capture it, which makes it a little exploity, but
And undefended.
you know, where would her ship might be at this point? Her ship should be the Queen ship does not move from right next to the Boron shipyard over in Kingdom's End. Just halfway up the highway on the left-hand side, That's where the queen ship should be. And it did
Like
not move.
sitting ducks. Hide under their bellies. That way their turrets can't hit you.
S.
Xenon spotted.
Ha! Perfect. Now, let's return to the outpost and... Wait! Is that another one of those nav beacons? Nelly! Analysis!
Unknown signal source triangulated.
It's that same signal as before. They're not getting away this time.
Yeah, if you went and assaulted the queendom, I don't know where that ship would end up. It should still be in the system though. You might want to scout around and look for it. I'm fairly certain that ship's invulnerable though. Or if you're still angry with the Boron Kingdom and the ship is gone, try befriending them somehow. I don't know.
You have a good aim for a machine. You're making a big mistake.
I actually, let's see here. That save where I took the queen ship is actually from this, or way earlier in this playthrough. So if I feel like I need the queen ship for whatever reason, I can reload that save. I don't think I will, but whatever. But
Another one! I knew something was brewing. Come on. We're about to bust this mystery wide open.
yeah. Yeah, it's actually getting pretty close to patch day, I think. So yeah, definitely grab that one if you haven't before. What else is there that's super unique that comes to mind?
Entering system. Savage Spur.
The Hydra Regal you get for doing the...
More beacons! And they form a trail. Onward. I'm right behind you.
Yeah, you get the Hydra
I'm right
Regal
behind
for
you.
completing the Boron storyline, or all
Right
the
behind
missions they have available for you. And that's a unique ship, so definitely get that one.
Right behind you.
Let's see here, what else?
Obelisk! Obelisk! What are you doing?
A unique, well, maybe not a unique ship,
My
but
Mokai stinking breath! Leave them in peace!
you get a, if you do this storyline, you get a sin.
This is where they're meddling.
You've lost it? Uh-oh.
This is where it all ends.
Unfortunate. Time to start a new game before they patch it.
Watch you and your puppets cower in fear longing now.
Yeah, if you've unlocked the Boron start, definitely start as a Boron and rush over and steal that ship immediately. That'll be a great new start for a game.
You can die. Your chains will not shackle me any longer.
Although I think they might have hotfixed it by now and put actual
Enemy
Marines on the ship.
movement. All squads, return to base immediately. The entire sector is descending on us.
Entering system. Getsufune.
And then if you complete this storyline, you get a
Recruit.
sin,
Where
which is
on
not
Earth
necessarily
have you been?
unique.
And
Actually,
where
yeah,
is
it
your
is unique
squad mate?
named.
Gladius.
So completing this storyline will give you a unique sin destroyer called Delilah's Swan Song. Well, if you complete it by
Hello there.
if you don't
Hero
turn the
Kanji.
Yaki in, oh no. You can, at the end of this storyline, you have an option of turning the Yaki in to Delilah, and that'll start its own quest chain. Or you can tell her that the Yaki are not a threat,
Gladius.
and either option will give you the unique ship called the Delilah Swan Song. So that's cool. Let's see here. Other unique ships.
Docking granted.
I don't know. I have to think about that. There's certainly nothing like as unique as that though. That I can name off the top of my head anyway. Hydra Regal special. That's from the Boron storyline. Oh, that's okay. I need to leave. What else? What else? There's an Odysseus to go grab, but it's not unique. There's an Osprey Vanguard to go grab, also not unique. If you're using
Raptor.
certain mods, they add unique ships and some unique fights to go get some unique ships. But I have no way of knowing what mods you're running, if any. But let's just say some ship packs add some mods. Or yeah, there's a certain ship pack or two that are pretty famous that add awesome mods. Let me think here. Unique ships, unique ships. You get a Cobra from the Split storyline, and that's a difficult ship to get if you don't have relations with the Patriarchy, or if you destroyed them. You get. Actually, I
Do
don't.
what you must. Use the station as cover. Draw them into our turret's line of fire. No matter what's coming at us, we will not budge.
I'll erase you.
There's the unique ship you can get. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you can get the ship anymore if you start a new game because the Player HQ storyline changed. But you can get a multi-role ship
Docking granted.
from
Most definitely regret that.
the Player HQ storyline. You can get a drill over in the void, a drill mining ship in the void. Nothing special about it. Um, there's a Theseus. I want to, or no, not Theseus, not an Ares. The other HOP ship. What's it called? It's their main fighter ship. That's not the Ares
Get off my radar.
and not the Theseus. It's what you call it?
Hello.
Let's take a look here in a second. There, it's over here. I might have grabbed it this run. Oh, what's the name of that ship? It is this one, Perseus Sentinel. You can get a Perseus Sentinel from Silent Witness 12. There's one in here. It's nothing special. What else can you get?
I can take more than that. I have just
You can get if you do the research quests for the engine mod, that one you can you can buy a ship from the person you turn your race statistics into. And I don't think that's unique. Maybe unique paint job. I don't think any of my ships are wrapped up in that. Except for these ones right here.
Kiss your placid and goodbye.
What else? What else? I'm trying to think.
I can't believe I let myself get hit by a machine. That was a really silly thing to do.
Joining squad.
I put the Velvet Thunder with the group that has all the ships that are just like it. All the Gladiuses are together again.
Xenon spotted.
I'll go engage the K. That'll be fun.
I'm going to enjoy sending you to the scrap heap. That machine can actually shoot.
Hmm.
That was not smart.
Yeah, the only real other notable one is the Odysseus that you can go get at the start of the game, but everybody's got a... Ooh, there's a fighter coming into dock. The Nodin. The Nodin just got slightly damaged, coming into dock and repair, going right back out to combat duty. I think that's awesome. Did they wipe out that K? Okay, no. The K's too strong in the shields. But they aren't getting slaughtered by the K either. Oh, I bet that Dragon Raider's ripping that thing up too. Oh, Kanji's damaged. And it's gone. No, not the Kanji.
K.
You're going for recycling.
That was a bad move on your part.
Let's see here, I got 28 ships left for the carrier. I thought I engaged the travel drive, but I guess not.
Congratulations, squads. You handled yourselves admirably. Even though this was considerably more than you initially signed up for. I'll be contacting you individually to discuss our next steps once the dust has settled. Until then, you will want to take some time off. Consider this an order. Except for you, recruit.
Ah,
I'm
shit.
adding you to the admission list to Maya headquarters. We have a few things to talk about.
No, I want to go take a nap. Why?
I cannot just
Well, I
let
guess I
you
gotta
get
talk to
away
her now.
with that.
See if I can get a cinematic of this, or make this cinematic. Ooh, that's bad. I'm on the underside of that ship. That's not a great spot to be. But I am giving more than I get. So maybe it'd be fine.
Explosion imminent.
I take that.
Danger.
Well, there goes some of my flak turrets. I mean, not enough to matter, it looks like. Yeah, let's stop being all crazy and get the ships that are injured into dock. Yeah, looks like some of the turrets went up in smoke.
Thank you.
Hey, I got the killing blow on the K. $500,000. Now then my other question is, are the ships actually repairing when they land?
Irukanji.
Oh yeah, they are. Nice.
Noden. Vanguard.
Wow, that Nodin gets shot up. I know why that's happening. Oh, the Yaki got mad at me. Oh. Oh yeah, you can, if you follow the storyline, you'll get access to, well, if you choose the right options, you'll get access to blueprints for some of the Yaki ships, which are, they're really good. Let's put it that way. And a unique ship that's a no-brainer is the Yasur. If you join the multiplayer beta, you can get a Yasur if you capture one. Or you can get it early, I should say. Like I did. Because if you notice, let's see here, this is a Yasur that I captured. Which means if I look at the multiplayer ventures thing, and go to my, not that one, venture inventory, that Yasur is not listed in my inventory. Because I captured it. I stole it from somebody else. So that's neato. There we are. I'm not worried about collecting those drops. I have so many of those. Let's see here. I can stop position defense actually now that this is done. Activate what? Activate travel mode. I can get out of the captain's chair now too. I want to see all the ships coming into dock. I really like the added touch of the boron ships where they have extra external lights Like they were gonna explore underwater or something. So they flick on extra lights when they come in. That's really cool. That ship's engines despawned out of existence. Nice. Oh, oh. That's cool. Ship's getting tucked away into internal storage to make more room. That's so cool. I can't wait for my modded playthrough of this. Maybe I'll try out the Star Wars mod. This will be even cooler with all the Star Wars ships. All the TIE fighters coming screaming in. Although I think the TIE fighter noise will get old really fast. And I'll probably have to turn it off. But where are you going? Oh, it just wanted to take off and dock again. Alright. Whatever. So still got 27 ships. And none of them are good versus I's or K's. But I know how to fix that. That's not a big deal. Actually, now I'm ready to move this ship out into somewhere else. I thought this was going to be a way better spectacle. It's actually kind of disappointing that it turned out the way it did, but whatever. Alright, and it's that time to split the VODs. The stream will go down for about 30 seconds. I will be right back.